Finally, we're doing an unboxing of the Marvel Legend Maximum Maximum Series Spider-Man. So let's get started. Out of the box, we have this $50 Spider-Man. It's $50 in the US plus taxes and shipping in the US. And it ain't that bad for accessories. I mean, it has plenty of web effects on the right and left. And then we have about 6 hands and 3, heads. Honestly, out of those 3, these 2 are the best ones. And this one, I don't know if you can see it, but they really fumble it on the unmasked Peter Parker faceplate, to be honest. And you saw that a couple hands just fell off, but some of them have the spider web effects in the hands, which actually this is the first time I seen it. Let me see if I can get this one so you can see it closer. Look at that. Those are very unique, and actually I like this. Also, we finally have an official Spider Sense right about there, right here. And that's actually the first time that I remember we have it on this figure. Then on the next tray, we have the stand for the spider webs that I showed you before. And then we have the open hands. And then we have something unique right here. We have his hands where he's actually showing the naked, or not naked, I'm sorry, but they're showing the actual mechanism that he uses to throw his spider web. So that's kind of neat. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for my display, but it's for $50 you have plenty of accessories, and honestly I'm not hating on this. I'm actually quite happy about it. Here's a closer look to the head sculpts, just to, so you can see the differences. I didn't have any issues with my paint at all on the neutral one that it arrived with. I don't think I have that many issues with this one. The only thing I have paint-wise is this area right here on the app crunch, which is red. So I don't know if it's paint or if it's rub off. I don't know what it is, so I'll figure it out eventually. Next, we have the second head sculpt, and honestly, I just didn't see a difference. I think the only difference is that this eye right here is closer, or just isometrically closer than this one. I don't know why would that be. Honestly, it's probably for poses where he's doing a side view or something that give you a different perspective. I don't know, but I'm actually just gonna keep the one that I write with, as you can see. If you can see the differences, there you go. And then last, we have the head sculpt that I really have issues with, and this is the unmasked Peter Parker one. Just look at it. He looks so funny. I don't know, something is off about this. I don't know. He looks very creepy looking Peter Parker. Compared to the Renew Your Vows, which is the best Peter Parker unmasked head sculpt. Yeah, this is a fumble. I don't think, for this reason, I don't think this should be $50. I mean, they should have just kept the Renew Your Vows and call it a go. I don't know who had the idea to redesign it and make it look Peter Parker even creepier than. I mean, he's not creepy, but I don't know. I just don't like this design whatsoever. Here we have a closer look to the spider web effects, and honestly, they're not that bad. If you're familiar with the video games, the fighting games in particular, some of the web effects are actually very similar to some of his super moves. So for this one right here is when he's actually blocking any punches or kicks from other superheroes. So yeah, it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? This one is when he's shooting his spider web effect, or when he's doing the Hadouken in the Marvel superheroes. Again, it's very accurate to the video game, and you have to be very familiar to understand why these effects are in this Spider-Man. Honestly, I think this is targeted to people that love those kind of games, and it's just a nice throwback to that 90s Marvel superheroes Capcom video game. Next, we have this spider web, and for the video game, he throws this, and if you get caught, he will do a throw that will take you from one side of the screen to the other. Again, that move is super slow, but if you're not careful, he might catch you and, you know, take a big chunk of your health if you know, like I said, if you're not careful while you're playing these Marvel superhero games. Here we have his spider sense, and he looks pretty good. Finally, I don't have to buy one of these from Customizer. Thank God we have the official type, and it's pretty easy to install. You just put it on top of the head, and that's about it. And you have your spider sense effect install, and it doesn't fall off that easy. I mean, it will move around a little bit, but it's quite nice. So yeah, good job, Hasbro. And at last, we have his standard spider web, and you can see that it holds the figure pretty well. Although I wish that this thing would be, I don't know, perhaps wire for posing, but it's just soft plastic. It looks very durable, but again, personally, I would have loved to have this as wires instead, because that'll give me more options to pose this Spider-Man figure. But I mean, for what it is, it's all right, I guess. Aesthetically, this guy looks really good. I said it again. He looks very good. It just has a darker blue and a darker reds on his suit, and actually, that's what I remember from Spider-Man's. Honestly, remember, guys, I'm more aware of the Marvel characters through video games than the actual comics. So this is actually something closer that I mean, the looks and aesthetics looks closer to what I remember from the Marvel superheroes or the Capcom versus Marvel games. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy about it. Trim is actually, he's slimmer than the Renew Your Vows, which I have it on here, right about here. You can see that he's slimmer by the waist, and you know, like Renew Your Vows it's thicker, it's like more built. I don't know how to pronounce it, how to say it, but yeah, I'll show a comparison once I get into that section. Articulation wise, they said they were revamping the articulation for the Spider-Man, but he feels the same as the Renew Your Vows. Honestly, I don't see, well, the only thing that they did different is the neck, which is fully articulated now. It goes this much, and when I said the neck is this area right here, because none of the other Spider-Mans had the articulation. You can see it on the first version of the retro car Spider-Man. He doesn't have any articulation whatsoever on this neck. Same with Renew Your Vows, he doesn't have it here. So that's the only thing that I noticed, that the only upgrade that I noticed for this figure. But then, you have nice articulation on the neck, then on the head too. I think it's it's a hinge. It's a peg on a hinge, and I mean, you have the neck to rotate and do all this like tilt and stuff. But I mean, I wish it was a double ball peg, to be honest. But it is what it is now. They're trying to sell it for $50, and I mean, they did a great job. It sold out everywhere where I was trying to find it, Amazon or Big Bad Toys. Yeah, they're kind of sold out. As of now, I'm not sure if they already did a restock. But anyway, butterfly articulation is quite good. It goes all the way to the back like this, and then all the way to the front like this. And then for, you have the bicep rotation, which is, good. And then we have an extra, well, you have the bend on the elbow, which go this far. And then you have the extra articulation. That's to remove the glove and put those like hands with the with the spiderweb device or gadget. So yeah, that's I mean, I can remove it, but I don't want to do it now. And then we have some hinge in the wrist, and a rotation as well, and that's good for the upper body section of the Spider-Man. And then the ab crunch is actually, it's not bad. Again, we already seen it on other Spider-Man, so you're not gonna have any problems whatsoever trying to get some Spider-Man poses on this figure. For the legs, we have again the drop down legs that go this far. That'll help you push the poses for Spider-Man even further. And then we have some thigh cut, or like a thigh cut for rotation. And then we also have bent on the knees, which is quite nice. And then we have a boot cut, and again, that's pretty standard now in the Marvel Legends nowadays. But I still don't like the way they like the gaps they do. But again, you can actually hide them with your toy poses while you're doing photography. Next, we have toe hinge right about here, which is actually something new that they've been doing with the Spider-Mans. I mean, this is not the first one. This is actually the fourth or third Spider-Man they've done this hinge on the toes. And then we have a rocker by the feet, which is, again, something that will definitely help you for your Spider-Man poses. For the last part of the video, we're gonna do some size comparisons, and let's start with the Spider-Man that started all in my collection, and that's the retro car Spider-Man that was released in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. So he was super hard to get, and I was able to get it, and actually that's my favorite Spider-Man so far. Then next we have the upgrade of every single Spider-Man, the Renew Your Vows, with the Peter Parker, the best Peter Parker looking faceplate or face sculpt. Yeah, so far he's my favorite because he started it all, but he's even better because the upgrades are just amazing. Pinless, hinge in the toes, just overall great looking Spider-Man figure. Next we have Mafex Spider-Man, and I think if you don't want to spend 50 bucks but you want to spend $80, this is your best alternative. Or if you want to go for City Toys, which is just a little bit smaller, you can go for that as well. But I mean, that's your decision right there. And then we have the SH Figure Arts Spider-Man from the movie No Way Home. What about here? See if I can stand up. Man, there you go. Looks good. He's smaller. Again, SH Figure Arts are smaller compared to Marvel Legends or Mafex, but just want to show you a nice size comparison. And for the last size comparison, we have Venom, the SH Figure Art movie version, and he looks really, really good with the Spider-Man on his side. And we have also the Marvel Legends Venom, which is also one of my favorite ones. Everything is my favorite one. Like whatever I show you here is my favorite one because I like to show it off. This Venom in particular, I love it. I just love the aesthetic. I just wish it was pinless and it had more accessories, but again, we're gonna get another Venom soon from the Marvel vs. Capcom video game. So I'm very excited about it. Final thoughts about this figure. I mean, if this is your first figure or your first Spider-Man in your collection, definitely you should get this one. But if you already have other Marvel Legends figures, I don't think it's necessary to have this Spider-Man in your collection. Or your best option will be to get the Mafex one, which is the best pleasing aesthetically. He just looks really good, really clean. And yeah, I know this guy is about 50 bucks plus shipping and taxes. I would say it's not worth that much. I would say that perhaps 40 or 35.99. But again, you're literally paying the Spider-Man tax and the whole thing involving Spider-Man. Everything is expensive because it has Spider-Man in it. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, but I mean, you decide with your money. And if you're really, really looking into get this one, I mean, find it on Amazon or Big Bad Toys. I know I saw them, they were out of stock, but hopefully they'll get a restock very soon. And if not, if you can't wait, then just get the Mafex one. Just spend a little bit more money and you get a definitely good looking Spider-Man. So yeah, I hope you like this video and I hope you like my, my opinion. I think it's not worth 50 bucks, but if you don't have any other Spider-Man in your collection and this is your first one, you should definitely get this one. This has the best upgrades, everything aesthetically is also really good. But if you think that Marvel Legends is super expensive, but perhaps you should get something else, SH Figure Arts or Mafex. Okay, I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.